at you with another novel from the New York Times Top 100 Books of the 21st Century, and today we're going to take a look at the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. We take a second to be very excited about a fantasy novel in the top 100 books. Thank you so much. I'm a huge fantasy girl. Number 2, it is by a Black female author, so that's even especially special. So a little bit of background. This novel is set in a world that is constantly shifting and changing, and seismically so. So the world itself is constantly changing, and there are folks who have the power to work with seismic forces, and they are called origini or origines. And in this novel we follow Isan through 3 different aspects of her life, and she actually ends up giving herself, we don't realize this until the end, but she gives herself 3 different identities for each of these different phases in her life as she is moving and interacting with the world differently. Unfortunately, the origini are seen as almost indentured servants, and they are victimized and used for their powers, and they're quite feared as well. We start off the novel with one of the origins really revolting and deciding to actually shift the world and to cause a huge explosion that results in the 5th season, which the 5th season is described as ice and Arctic. There is no way that life can really be sustained in that environment. So we follow Isan, and Isan from the very beginning is on a quest to find her daughter. She comes home to the body of her 2-year-old son, and she believes that this is violence because they have found out that he can work with origini, and so she is distraught and traumatized by having to find the body of her son and really going on this quest to find her daughter. I have to just take a moment to really shout out NK for all the world building. I've never encountered a novel like this that takes inspiration, I would say, from our Earth, from our galaxy, and creates a world that we can understand because we see these temperaments and we see these seasons ourselves, but in a way that occurs totally different. And I think even the idea of the Earth being alive in this way, and it's Father Earth in this book, just blew my mind. Our relationship to the Earth and how we treat the Earth, and maybe even that lack of respect that humans in our world have for it. There really are consequences for that lack of respect in this novel, which I love. I found myself also thinking about just how conditioned people are, just humans in general, into thinking and believing certain morals or actions as being ethical just because they're told, versus having any kind of internal intuition. So I would say there are a host of other themes that we can discuss, but for book 1, this is just a lot of world building and understanding the characters.